Hey friends, this is the Miss Wolfie from our half acre homestead with a tea break. Take 3. I think Daddy and I finally hit an exhaustion wall. Um, we've been going through a lot since we came home from Florida, and there's a lot of stuff going on. Pig roasts and stuff. So anyway, last couple of nights now, most of you know I have insomnia, and what isn't commonly known about insomnia is people think you just can't sleep. Well, that's not necessarily true. It's you have a sleep disorder, which means you can't just necessarily go to bed at the same time every night, get 8 hours of sleep, and wake up refreshed. Your body needs to sleep. That's when your brain, downloads the information from the day and then defrags, and your body does that too. Your body has to rest and recuperate. And if you don't get proper sleep, it can run into physical problems. I have, you all know, I got fibromyalgia, I got arthritis. Well, I also have insomnia. So I have routines, and things have been screwed up. And last 2 nights, I'm lucky if I got 5-6 hours combined of broken sleep. And Daddy's been sleeping in the coach to help me get sleep. Plus, he likes it out there on the weekends because he can sleep in air conditioning and he's comfortable. And he doesn't have to be disturbed by me having a disturbed night. You know what I mean? So he took the dogs into the coach to sleep with him last night to give me a good night's sleep. Well, it was bad night sleep number 2. And this morning I got this, I don't know, I woke up at 8:30 this morning and I had been dozing off and on from 4 o'clock on. And so I texted him at 8:30. Keep the dogs. Don't come in the house. Don't come near the house until I text you back. I'm going to try and sleep, which I didn't. I slept for another couple of hours and then I got up. But it's been one of those days. I've text Daddy and say, what are you doing? He said, snoozing. And he snoozed off and on all day in front of the TV in the coach. And I'd phone him and say, why don't you come out for a swim? And then we'd have a little swim. And then we had dinner together. And we watched some TV. And he fell asleep. And we're just like real old fart kind of behavior. Seriously old fart kind of behavior. So at one point, I was, I had been in the pool and I got a little bit of sun and I got a little bit more energy and we relaxed. And when he was snoozing on the couch, I emptied the dishwasher and I filled it full of jars. I probably got 60 so jars in there. And we're going to the farmer's market tomorrow and I'm canning something. I don't know what. If I can get beans, great. If I can't, I'll get tomatoes. If I can't, I'll get potatoes. But one thing or another, I'm bringing home crap from the market. Not crap, stuff from the farmer's market to can. I'm ready. As much as I have had 2 nights of crappy sleep and stuff, we just kind of relaxed today. I mean, you can't see it, but I'm wandering around in my pajamas, right? And well, they're not really pajamas. They're shorts and a tank, but they're like pajama comfy like. And all of a sudden, things are better. Things are better. Maybe Daddy and I just needed to putter today. He helped me with what little housework there was, and I loaded and unloaded the dishwasher, and then all of a sudden, I'm good. So, sorry to whoever doesn't like to hear me ramble. I don't script these tea breaks. So if I repeat myself, please forgive me. If it really irritates you, just, switch channel. That's okay. So, so we've been getting a lot of tomatoes out of the garden, but my beans have gone to tough because it's been 2 weeks since I was able to pick them. Then we had like rain for a week and then it was the pig roast and boom, the next thing I know, it's too late to pick my beans. I did get a couple of pickings, which I dehydrated. But so I want a can. I want a can. My kitchen's tidy. So let me know if you want to see that. Tonight, while we were watching TV too, uh, Frankie and Gracie came in. And, we call it the Itchy and Scratchy Show because they sleep together in a crate. Like these guys they think they're twins. They sleep together in the crate. They go on the split leash outside, and whoever said, "Oh, no, no, that's such a horrible idea," it's never been a problem. It's never been a problem. I think only once did Gracie get her leg wrapped and yiped. But they work it out. But I mean, I guess being on a split leash all day, think of huskies, guys. They go on split leashes for pulling, okay? Whatever. Anyway, they come in and we call it the Itchy and Scratchy Show because in the evenings when they're in the house, like they're in and out of the house all day long in the wintertime, but in the summer, they love it outside. You bring them inside for 10 minutes and they're like, "Oh, I gotta go outside. Let me out," right? So we do. But in the wintertime, it's a lot more back and forth. But they come in, and for this part of the day, from supper time on, unless they go out to use the bathroom, they're off the split leash. And they go bonkers. They're just, and you'd think they were killing each other. And that's their fun time. I mean, we've had a lot of dogs. I mean, Emma was a boxer, Peppy was a pug, and Pixie and Penny were Boston Terriers. They get into it every once in a while, Pixie and Penny, because they both were not fixed. But not like these two. Like our dogs were, for the most part, really sweet, cuddly little things. They always stayed daddy's little girls. These guys are monsters. They're total loose cannons. And daddy's talking about getting a Boston. And the scary part is I'm starting to think about it. I still have to get Frankie fixed yet. I mean, no more puppies till I can get Frankie fixed. But I tell we're not used to this dominant dynamic between dogs. I mean, these two are, well, they're not princesses. They're the witches of Eastwick. And all we need is a third one. We need a brunette. But anyway, I picked up my phone and I filmed them because they were just, and you'd honest to God think they were killing each other. So anyway, Daddy and I had a really kind of puttering, relaxing day. And it's only 8:15, and I guarantee he's sound asleep in the coach. The dogs are in the house. They've had their run around, and now they're flopped out sleeping somewhere. So it's getting close to bedtime. But it was really nice. But tomorrow, it's time to get back to work. Now, you've seen me can potatoes and tomatoes and beans and all that stuff and you know what? I will film it if you want me to. Just let me know. I have no idea what I'm bringing home because I just got to start canning. It's like, okay, rest time's over, stress time's over. It's time to get busy. So guess what? I'm back. Also, we've got 4 roosters now because the four chicks that I hatched that I was raising for the freezer, one of them has started to crow. And I think I'm going to keep him because he only has one possible mom. But I have the 2 big blue Orpingtons out there who are getting really aggressive. Well, the bigger one is getting aggressive. But the other one's not far behind if we remove the big one. And then there's the little Banty Easter egger. He's just a little guy. But what I'm thinking is we're going to dispatch all 3 of the big roosters, 3, 2.5 roosters. And we're going to keep the new one because he only has one possible mom, right? So I'm not that worried about it, but he will mature over the winter, and by spring he'll be able to breed without being too aggressive. But these guys, these two big blue Orpingtons, there's no way we're going to overwinter them. Howie said, like, the one hit him so hard that if it had been me, it probably would have knocked me over. But he was expecting it, so he knew it was coming. So yeah, not sure I'm going to be overwintering any of those roosters. But the one that's just learning to crow, he's going to be pretty quiet. He'll be henpecked over the winter, and then he'll grow himself a pair for spring, right? But what I'm going to do is with those two tough roosters and the little rooster is I'm going to can those up because I like having nice big chunks of chicken in a gallon or a half gallon. I like nice big chunks of chicken in broth for making chicken and rice and stuff in the wintertime. However, roosters, like these boys, are going to be tough. And that's why these guys are going to get pressure cooked and then canned in their own broth like I usually do. Again, let me know if you want to see that. And the other 3 hens that we've been raising for meat, I'm just going to, instead of just cleaning them whole, I'm going to get Howie to spatchcock them, kind of like take out the backbone when he cleans them, and I will freeze them that way. Oh, I have to order freezer bags. Anyway, I'm rambling, and that's probably going to tick somebody off, but let me know. I'm not going to put out more videos of me canning chicken or beans or potatoes or anything if you don't want to see them. But if you do, let me know. All right. This is Miss Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead saying, I love you guys. I hope you've been having an awesome weekend. Take care. God bless.